Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. Your host, Pigs as usual. So, shall we see what we've got in our little daily today? Ooh, the Vancouver. So we know this one is a bit harder than the rest. It's in I would say in the top tier. The speed limit is decreased on bridges, so we have to keep an eye on it because if I remember rightly, we want the bridges to go over the water. Tunnels do not require road tiles. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Right, let's get ourselves sorted as usual. I'm sure there's going to be another one on here, so this is what I'm just waiting for. Right, okay. Let's do that. Yeah, now we know that this here is always going to be our little Achilles heel, because further up at the top, it starts to go funny. So I'm doing that just to... I suppose I can put that up there, to be honest with you. Can I... No. No, that's as much as I can get the rotation on, so... Let's do that. Gives me 6 back, although that doesn't really make much of a difference in the order of things. Although saying that though, we could... It won't have one there, and it won't have one there, and it won't have one there. We may force the game to go a bit sporadic with the old yellow. Unless they can have one in there, I'm not too sure. Probably have one in there though. Yeah, it's coming down. It's sorting itself out to keep going down. Right, there we go. I know it's somewhere in somewhere. We get, I think we get 2, if I remember rightly. We get 2 on... That's a little bit too much for my liking. That's a little bit too much for my liking. As we know, as you can see, now it's coming into view. This is where the problems are going to start. Right, we can do that. Roundabout of roundabouts. That might actually... No, I suppose it wouldn't work. Well, I can put it there. Right, let's... Well, that's just awful. Yeah, that's just... Well, that's the wrong English. If I was going to use the English, I was going to use that. As there is no word called awfuler. Just the English. Sorry, the English language. It's in Pig's language, though. But not in English. Not in the proper English language. See, I don't think I could... no. We might as well use that one as soon as it's there. That one will... Yeah, that's okay, because it can go around there. Bearing in mind, I've run out of tiles. Maybe I overstacked this Vancouver by doing that and stopping it from getting on there. Maybe I should split it up to like 2 and keep some of my tiles. But this isn't too bad. This is not as bad as I've seen it before. I don't like that though. Bowie. I will have the road tiles. I wasn't going to have them, but seeing as this is doing what it's doing, now let's preempt the problem. This here is always going to be the Achilles heel. So, do we do it that side? Or do it... Now, this is going to be the problem here, you see, this. I cannot put it up. Well, I suppose I could put it off the motorway. That might not be as bad as... Can't place it there. Yes, I can. Don't tell me that I can't do that, because I know I can. We'll leave it there for now. Obviously, I've preloaded this, pre-stacked these. In other words, they won't go up there yet. It'll start to want to come over here, potentially. I have absolutely no... I've got 10 and a dream, and that is a dream. The problem being is I can't get that one over there. So I have to take this back out again. Okay. I'll do that for now. I suppose I'm not going to pull them down here, but it is what it is. But I need to fix this before this starts to get too airy-fairy. Because it'll go up this round this thing here. Well, we get tunnels at the top. So really we need to think about using the tunnels when the tunnels are available. That's well, not too bad. I'll take the furthest 2. Although that means me using up me. No, don't use that. Don't do that, Biggie. Because that means you're using up your Oh, what happened there? Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Wait till that's... Oh, that's good. Right. Let's do 1. Probably could actually curve that, to be honest. But there. There, see what I mean? Here, where we go. So, like I said, I'm going to have to jump that over. But I'm still contemplating and put it on there, though. That's going to go into there. Now, whether that's too many is questionable. I'd be quite tempted to do that. Right, now I've got this back. It's movable. I've done it there because it's obviously it's a bit closer to the... like I said, this one is an absolute pain in the back. If you don't, the bridges are going to be slow, so I don't want to use a bridge. We have to use, we can use a bridge to there, say, because it's only tiny. I can do a diagonal to that kind of. I really want these to be used as well. Do I send them through there is the question. Possibly. Although it's not. They're not actually getting any larger at this precise moment. Right, 17. That's gone through that line. The reason why I'm doing that is so I do not get... If I get one, it'll come here. That's fine. It doesn't block this off. Because I can move this to here. Now, if these are doing this, these can do that. Right, so we've got another motorway. Let's stack the motorway up like we said for now. Like that. I don't particularly like where this is like, but still. I don't like it to go from there to there, so I'm going to move that. I'm going to move it about there. Come on, don't play again. There we go. So we've got it sort of between here and it's away from this. I think what I'll do is do that. These can have 4. I think that for now is adequate enough to do that on its own. Now, what I could do while we're playing with this is send this down here. Send this in here. Right, where the you 12 and a drain. The problem is how the hell do I get that? Oh, that's okay. That is fine. Now, I know before I did this, didn't I? But I can't do that at the moment, so I'm just going to stop that from doing that. Yeah, I thought you would do that. You should be fine. I'll have to keep an eye on that, because that's going to need... See what I mean by they do there? I didn't want them there. Because I wanted to connect them to this outside road. Stupid houses. Stupid houses. I think there's some sort of thing. If you do this, they will not use the road. Right, so that's a prime place for that. That's a good place. And that's going to be an issue. I'll take the 40 roads. 40 rods, 40 rods. I do not have... is that going to be less than that? I think this will be still less. Right then. We have not got any form of... This is getting busier. So, seeing as this... These two could go back. That one's just doing absolutely nothing. this that could go diagonally actually. This could go well anywhere where that's not going. I'll send this one through there. I might. I've got 3 there. This is that. Oh, we've got the blue. I've got Thursday. Ugh. Ugh. They will come. No, they won't come down. Well, let's just connect that into there. Get them to come out, and then if I get a bridge, I'll bridge that. I don't want to really bridge them because it's going to take an enormous amount of time to get over there. But they are right close. Well, it's probably best to bridge it here, to be honest. Right, one of our. Maybe 20. It still would make sense to use the mod. Because they're right on the motorway. So they wouldn't have to come down here, so they would go all the way around here. That can be hopefully sorted out by that. Which isn't great. Well, these two are actually close, aren't they? That's the problem. I haven't got a choice here because obviously these... What we possibly should do then is spur this one off. Take in this one and this one. Actually, that might actually be better that way. That's probably better that way. That one could come off. That could come off. The option would be to keep that nice and tidy, maybe. Ish. Right, that's fine. You've just been able to get yourself into there. I think I don't like it because I'm losing. I'm going to be. I don't use bridges on these. Finally got a bridge. Now I could use a bridge on here. If I could actually get the damn thing to bridge up. Like that, because it's pretty busy. Actually, that will go that way. That might be better that way, and that will be on its own. I don't quite know why that they're going around that way. Well, I know why they're going around that way, because they're going to service this here. Which is not really what I want them to do. See how slow that bridge is? That's why I just could not. I couldn't get it to go on with a bridge on here. Just wouldn't work. Right, we've got a bridge again. I tell you what I could do. If I bridge this, this would take it out from here, which means this will be on its own. It's about as much as I can do with a bridge. This one could then be separated from that, with that separated. So it would go up to here on its own natural. That could service that one. I've got to push one of these back up there as well. The problem is there's not enough. I don't think there's enough of these to do the entire lot. Yeah, see, I need a new one here. Either that, if I get a bridge, I can take that one out. I know it's slow, but it's so close to it. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. That could go to there. I was thinking, can I get this, like, up here, around here, up there, around there, to sort of there, but not to there. I can take that off. I could take that off. Is there any more little bits that I could take off? I don't want to take that off. I can do that, and that. That would get that. And then if I take this, just let it connect to that one. That stops the pink going up there. Or the magenta. Not the pink. Right, the motorway, that's a good... Six. I've only got 6 left. I'll do that. At least that blue can come out. I know I haven't got any traffic lights yet either, which could be another issue. We've got some more here though, but I don't think I've got enough. I could take that one. It'd be nice to reroute this debacle. Can't do that at all. Diagonal that one. That's going to service that one quite well, actually. In fact, actually, I could do another bit of a change here eventually and put this one to his one. And bring this one up here, so they would go in there. That would stop them from going around here, wouldn't it? Now we've got the bridge, but I think the roads are a bit more important on this one. Let's do the roads. Let's do a pause. Let's sort of try and fix all this terrible thing here. This blue can go into there, but I'm going to cut it off. Can I cut it off a bit more actually? Yeah, just cut that off a bit more. So they're going to go up there. Where does that blue go? That blue... can have it go around there or around here. But this... I still need to fix this bit here, don't I? It's terrible, but I just don't know what else I can come up with that. That's a blue. Yeah, I was on about this, wasn't I? If I just going to do that for now. So they're going to go... oh, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do that. That now can actually come off there. See, they're going to go travel back on that route there. It's not bad because they're all like sort of going with each other. They're not getting in each other's way, so that's good. And that's a bit faster as well, so they don't have to go around here, which blocks the yellow. that route's working there because of the blues that I've created here. That's still working here because of this terrible debacle. Although I've got to admit, that needs to be taken out. These lot here need to come this way into this lot here. Then this just needs to be reconnected again. I'm going to take that out. Oh, that's gonna need to be reconnected to here somewhere there. Do I need tunnels yet? No, but I could do with flipping roads though. Yeah, by splitting them, it should slow this down a bit. I'll take that off that link. Come on, you bugger. Don't bugger up. Oh, it's going to bugger me up, innit? Oh, you. Oh, man. Oh, see what I mean by such a pain, this Vancouver one. You just, you have to have eyes in your back of your head and all sorts. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. My plan was working, but just need, I need the right stuff to come and the things to come and everything else. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.